Great.
Sounds great. We're hitting the button. Hi, everyone. It's Wednesday. Lemon, it's Wednesday.
What a week, huh?
Lemon, it's Wednesday. What a year, huh? Lemon, it's April. Hi, everyone. We're episode 100. We made it to triple digits. Wow. Crazy to think about when we started in March 2022. '21.
Yeah,
Fuck.
21. No, 22.
Wait, it wasn't 21.
Yeah, I was 22.
It was 22.
Yeah,
Yeah.
22. I can't math.
We can't calendar.
Can't calendar. Can't do a lot of things today, but we're gonna play some fucking D&D because that's what we came here to do. Was roll some fucking dice.
D&D.
Level 2. Sorry, I was rewatching Mighty 9 yesterday. Last time you all regrouped at Henrietta's and headed back up into the upper plains, making your way through the Beastlands, encountering the King of the Centaurs, Lord of the Centaurs.
Centaur of attention.
Thank you. I knew there was a joke there.
Outstanding.
12 out of 10, no notes. Emrys nuked his challenge with True Sight. You all made your way into Arborea, where you had a conversation with Corellon. You all then took a step into Farzu's. I'm trying to think of an alliteration, but I can't. Magnificent Mansion.
Farzu's Fantastic Funhouse.
Oh, Farzu's Fantastic Funhouse. There we go.
Mojo Dojo Casa House.
This is Ken's Mojo Dojo Casa House.
That's not alliteration, though.
No, but it is funny. And probably accurate.
I've already decided if he makes the opening day roster this year, I'm changing my Twitter name to Mojo Dojo Brady House.
Can I steal that for my Dynasty team name? Because they have him.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah. I have him stashed to my minors right now. That is 100% going to be my name next year.
My God, you freaking nerds.
My current one is the same one it's been for 3 years, which is Class A is in session. Because I got him in like the 11th round in a Dynasty League, which was disgusting. Anyway.
When I played fantasy baseball, my team name was always Billy Bean is not my lover.
My mom says she loves the pun, by the way.
The camera was not on, so you could not see the water come out my nose.
Probably a good thing. But yeah, you guys all got a long rest in. Got 12 temporary hit points from Henrietta's Warlock trait.
Well, love a trait.
We love a trait.
Love a trait.
We love a class trait.
We love a Warlock trait giving you life.
Yes.
You can have 12 temporary hit points as a trait.
As a trait.
Take a point.
No, my Warlock trait like raises specters that sometimes do stuff, but not usually.
Arlen Spectre. Hey, one of your specters has gotten one of the most single crucial pieces of information of this campaign.
Yeah. It's like what we found out that
he takes full
Asmodeus takes
damage.
full necrotic damage because
of a specter.
Fucking what was that asshole's name?
I forgot what the devil's name was already, but you named him Arlen Spectre.
No. Like that's just my above game joke.
He names all of them Arlen Spectre.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but like that guy we killed, that humanoid dude we killed to make the Spectre had a stupid ass name.
Mike.
I forget what it was. No, it was like it was Brian.
Brian, yeah.
Yeah, Brian. Brian found out that Asmodeus takes necrotic damage.
The unlife of Brian.
Yes.
Right?
The unlife of Brian. Monty,
so much more useful in death than he was in life.
As a puppet controlled by Asmodeus. Anyway, as you guys wake up for the day, what would you all like to do as you prepare?
Cast Foresight on myself.
Excellent.
before I forget. Fair will drink so much coffee that they get the effects of foresight.
You know?
And then wonder why their stomach is upset.
Sounds about right.
Oh wait, no, that's me.
This is an interesting question. Is initiative an ability check?
It is.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because I know the
Foresight does
It-
affect it.
yeah. Foresight affects it. Like a bard's jack of all trades gives you plus half your proficiency bonus to it. Guidance works. Like if you're not concentrating on anything, but you think combat's about to start, it's a decent idea to just throw guidance on yourself so you have a D4 for initiative
Yes.
and all that stuff. And that's all different in the 2024 rules. It's no
Yes.
longer an ability check.
Yeah, you can't name it's
Because I don't
weird.
think they absolutely did not realize what they had done when they
Yeah.
made it one
Nope,
in
100%.
5e. And then like after the fact it was like, oh yeah, shit. Like, anyway.
Yeah.
I think Dietrich probably spends most of his time in the morning in the mirror, just checking out his new armor, seeing if it makes his butt look good, checking out the different angles.
Okay.
Fair is there to assure him that his butt looks amazing.
Yes, but you have to say that.
I don't have to.
Not have to, but I think you're a little biased.
Maybe.
Hetty's kind of off on her own a little bit with Frank, and they're quiet because, you know, she's talking to him and vice versa in their heads. And she's just reflecting on how nice it feels to actually, like, be around people and, you know, have her magic back and all of that stuff. Like, reopening up out of being in that dark place. And just, there's this really pissed look on her face.
Actually, while I'm thinking of it, is anyone interested in these? And Dietrich will hold out 2 potions of lightning resistance and 1 potion of thunder resistance. Because with his new armor, he's already resistant to both of those. So anybody who wants these potions, have at them.
I suppose I'll take a lightning resistance. Worked out well last time.
Go ahead.
I think I'm good.
I'm deleting it from my inventory. I mean, if you're not already resistant to in either of those types, just take one because it's doing absolutely nothing for me and it'll do something for you at some point, maybe.
All right, I'll take a
But
look.
lightning.
Megs, your
Okay.
volume is like really quiet for me.
Same.
Yeah, it's the damn headset. It's the microphone. I've replaced it twice already.
Yeah, I just have makes it like 185%.
Because you see, it's right next to my mouth. If I put it in any closer, I'd be choking on it. So
Mhm.
Hey yo. Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
I'm really sorry about that.
Oh, you're good. Is there anything else you all need to do before you head and see Corellon in the morning? Before you head and see Corellon for your challenge?
Anybody want a potion of thunder resistance?
Sure.
Okay.
Oops, inventory. And then let me just look through my like 50 spells again real quick. Thunder.
Thunder, thunder, thunder.
Wait, so we have a challenge tomorrow,
In the
and
morning.
I need to look through spells as well.
Yeah.
Yep. Ooh. That's okay. So while Emrys is looking through spells, we can say you guys are heading out of the fabulous funhouse by Farzu.
It's great.
After having whatever your heart desires for breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Do we get our 12 temp HP too from Megs?
You do get your 12 temp HP.
As a trait.
Just a little
We
trait.
love that.
Just a little trait. Trait yourself.
Ouroboros can have a little Ouroboros as a treat.
Yeah, I remember that meme. I love that meme.
My favorite Ouroboros meme is the one that just says, "Oops, I treaded on myself."
It's a gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah.
Was that another pun on a pun?
No.
Oh, okay.
So I'll find it.
No. The gift that keeps on
Jarrett.
giving because it keeps eating
Oh.
itself. Was that another pun
oh.
or was that unintentional?
That was absolutely. Have you met me?
Yeah.
Everything's intentional.
I just wanted to make sure because if that was unintentional, that was incredible. Yeah, you all head out of the house. Head out of everything and you hear the footsteps, the clop of the unicorn kind of lands across the clearing. I cannot describe it any other way than Legolas is off of the horse. The unicorn just like floats majestically off of it, pulls out his longbow, takes his longsword off of his back and puts it on their side. Sorry.
Oh, one more other thing I wanted to do. Sorry,
Yes.
I will unattune from that eye patch and attune to the Rod of Absorption.
Okay.
So my passive investigation is like only. It still says it's 33. Okay. Weird.
You have expertise from the Book of Vile Darkness.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. And even though they're not talking at a whisper, or they're not talking at a loud volume, you hear like you're just standing next to them, even though they're like 60 feet away. What were you gonna say, Emrys?
Yeah, I was gonna do something before we started the day, but
I was going through this so that you would have time to do that.
Kind of funny. We're getting a hero's feast.
Okay, you're gonna burn one of your gem-encrusted bowls, okay?
Oh yeah.
What does that do again besides food?
Advantage on wisdom saves and
Let me pull it real quick.
yeah.
Do you want me to roll the 2d10 or do you want to roll the 2d10?
Go ahead and roll them.
Yep. 9 and 4 is 13. That is an increase to your hit point maximum.
It is 13 hit point maximum. We are cured of all diseases and poison. We're immune to poison and being frightened, and we make all wisdom saving throws with advantage.
How
Love
long does
that for
last?
us.
Sorry, what, Farzu?
How long does that last?
24
All the-
hours.
Oh yeah, all day.
Damn.
I got you, BB.
So we could
don't
say you
worry.
cast it last night, so you have the spell slot back.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Thank you.
Of course. Matt Mercer does it, I'll allow it too. Now you guys have a fuck ton of HP.
So it's 13 on top,
Uh-huh.
and
Yeah.
what was the rest of it? Advantage on wisdom saves and immune to poison.
Yes.
Yep. And frightened.
Yep.
With the amount of money I have, I don't care about a gem encrusted bowl. We can buy more.
Yeah.
Oh.
They have those at Fantasy Costco.
We can find out.
Okay. Fast forward back to the morning with Corellon. And they will speak as if standing next to you, even though they're probably about 60 feet away. So the rules are simple. You go until I yield. May the better individual win.
You said he's saying this from 60 feet away?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is he saying that to everyone?
Yep.
And is that a stream in the middle?
It is a stream in the middle.
Where's chat?
Oh no. We don't need chat for this.
Oh, I was just because there's a stream in the middle.
Yeah, where's chat? We need
Yeah, where's chat?
Oh God.
Oh bother.
Yeah, see,
That was a dad joke.
Oh bother.
Yeah.
the moment
It
he
was a
says
break,
that,
though.
Yeah.
tsunami.
He's gonna counterspell it.
It's an
Counterspell.
8th level.
He has to roll for it, but
Um,
what is it on counterspell? Is it DC 10 plus the spell's level?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 18.
He made it.
Can I counterspell his counterspell?
Yes.
Cool. Does it have to
However,
be a particular level?
I will say you do not know what level he counterspelled at.
I will. Let's do it at a 4th level then.
Okay, you will have to roll for it.
Yeah. I rolled a 16 on die.
For a total of 21. That will absolutely counterspell his counterspell, as Tsunami will take effect.
Oh God.
So what's going to happen?
A wall is gonna appear in front of him that is 300 feet high and 50 feet thick. he's got to make a strength 23 save. Or he takes, on a failed save, he's going to take 60-10. On a normal save, he will take half as much if he makes it.
That's a
And
30.
Then he's going to move 50 feet away from us.
He moves on the fail? Or on the success?
Oh, no. At the start of each turn, he moves.
Oh, with the wave. Okay.
They.
Or
Yep,
they, sorry.
they.
Yeah.
They
I
move.
keep forgetting.
They move.
They
I'm
move.
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just going to roll this in D&D Beyond.
Here, let me zoom in on the damn. We're not doing that. We're not doing it that way. There we go.
32 damage on D&D Beyond.
So halved is 16.
Yes.
Okay, and then start of each turn, the wall will away from you. Creature can take damage once per round. Great. I need everyone to roll initiative, and then we'll take like a 2-minute break, so I can go grab more coffee because I'm exhausted, and I can fix cameras, and then we'll come back.
Cool. So initiative first.
Initiative first, so we can figure out order, and you guys can figure out some stuff.
24.
24 for Dietrich. Is anybody
13.
Is anybody else over 20?
Probably 1 sec.
21.
21 for Farzu.
I also have a 21.
And that is Fair going first at that order. What did Henrietta get?
14.
14 for Henrietta. I will tell you, he has a plus 20 to initiative because he adds his dex and intelligence. I rolled 2 8s with his advantage, but he's still somehow going first. So that'll happen when we'll come back in a few minutes.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're fine. You're fine. I just got back, so I was saying that before I totally forgot. And forgot to do it. Battle map.
Hi, Jess's headless torso with crossed arms.
Hi, Nibbles!
Hi,
Hello, thing.
Jess.
Hi, Nibbles.
Hello, pulpit.
Hello, Bobbit. All right. So Corellion's going first. He's currently encased in water from the tsunami. I didn't really want to burn this turn. One. Is everybody good with their positioning?
I think Fair would probably step forward since they feel kind of like personally challenged.
Okay.
And also, you said emotions are sort of heightened, and Fair is
yeah.
having a lot of feelings about this because of the Eye of Lolth.
Totally fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna use the Beguiling Strike. He's gonna teleport 120 feet and make 2 longsword attacks against Fair. Both those are absolutely gonna hit. So that will be 35 points of slashing damage and 26 points of radiant damage.
On one of them?
On the
Hey,
first one, yeah.
Rai.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna challenge you with the tsunami that they're in
Yeah.
because they have to make the strength throw, which is athletics. If it fails the check, it can't move. But if a creature moves out of the area, it falls to the ground.
So he teleported. Good looking out,
That's
though.
why. No.
Yeah.
That's why. So actually, for rules lawyer here, though, if you teleport, it negates that. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah, teleporting doesn't count as movement for
Correct.
anything.
Yep. I'm
So
just trying to give you patronage.
he would still, if it says he has to make the strength save at the start of his turn, he still has to do that.
Yep.
But I don't know they still have to
And it
do
doesn't,
that. I
yeah.
don't know what it does necessarily. but-
It says that when they try to move, they have to make the
Yeah.
make it.
Yeah. No, if they can teleport, it's
Yeah, it's within the area and when they get caught up in it. The second one is 22 points of slashing damage and 25 points of radiant damage.
Okay, so the second one was 22 and 25.
Yes.
And I will use my Boot of Invincibility to negate the first hit.
Okay, cool. All right. They will continue their Beguiling Strike, teleporting to their second target, which will be Dietrich. (23)
that is my AC.
and then a natural 1. I rolled high.
Okay.
It's 29 and 27.
Sorry, 29, 27 for what?
Slashing and radiant damage on the one that hit.
Okay, I'm gonna uncanny dodge that.
Okay, cool. Oh, also, haha, I did the thing again. I had Kenku muted.
So I take 28 instead of 56.
Yes.
Okay.
Third teleport target will be Beguiling Strike target will be Emerus. Both of those will definitely hit. And it will be 25 and 25 on the first one, 30 and 23 on the second.
What type of damage?
Radiant, or slashing and radiant.
So 25, 25, 30, and what?
23.
So 103 total.
Yes. And then his fourth and final target with his beguiling strike will be Henrietta. Natural 20. And a nat 1.
Is that slashing from non-magical?
No, it is a magical weapon.
Okay, but I'm still, I don't take any of the radiant.
Oh, that's right. Or you have resistant to radiant. 48 slashing damage. No, 58 slashing damage, and then half the radiant is 11.
Oh, and they should have disadvantage to attack me with the foresight.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, and they still hit me twice.
Yeah, they have a plus 21 to hit. Like,
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have an AC of 18.
yeah.
So Henrietta took 69 damage.
Yes.
Eh.
Not nice.
Nice. Not super nice.
Not nice.
Could have been worse.
Could have been raining. Sorry. I love me some young Frankenstein. That's their whole turn. Dietrich Fair and then Farzu.
I'm gonna run up and Hexblade's curse him
Mm-hmm.
and just Booming Blade.
Okay.
So I've got +2 because he's next to Henrietta.
Yep.
Okay, so this is gonna be. I've got a +17 with this +2.
Hell yeah.
25 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay, good. Weapon damage and sneak attack. I will make it a maneuvering attack. And I get Booming Blade. And that's all I'm going to put on it for now.
Booming Blade is in fact thunder damage?
Yep.
Great.
Yep, it's all just thunder and piercing.
Great.
Okay, I'm going to reroll this piercing die with Piercer. Okay. Uh, 32 on the dice, and I add 17 to that for my modifiers. So that's going to be 49.
Hell yeah.
And Henrietta, if you want, you may use your reaction to move half your speed away from him without provoking an opportunity attack, if you like.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Okay.
Then I'll use the rest of my movement to just back up as much as I can.
Okay. You probably have about 20 feet left.
Sorry, can I get a little bit more toward the water?
Yeah, like the
Not just
That way?
like that in that way, yeah.
very cool.
Cool.
He will take a legendary action here and make a force bow attack against Fair.
Would he have disadvantage
Actually
because he's
against-
in melee?
Actually, against Farzu. Yes, he does have disadvantage on this attack.
Okay.
That is a 25.
Yeah.
That hits.
Oh yeah.
That is
Right now.
42 points of force damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
42.
Yes.
Force damage?
Mhm.
42.
42. Meaning life,
And you said
universe,
it-
and everything.
Concentration saving
Constitution saving throw, yeah.
throw? Constitution. Duh. Where is it? 18.
As it strikes you, it freezes your muscles and you are paralyzed.
I can still cast spells, right?
No, you're completely paralyzed.
Yeah.
Yep, incapacitated, can't move or speak. Fair, it is your turn. Also, he also has foresight on him, or on them as part of their, what they have cast before combat. I will remember that next time. D-trick.
Okay.
Fair, you are up.
Okay.
I knew there was a reason I didn't roll with disadvantage against fair. And I was like, oh, right,
Oh.
foresight. Alright, fair, you're up.
Yeah. Trying to decide if I want to dispel that. And by dispel, I mean attempt to dispel. Sorry, just a heads up, my brain is going to be going real slow today.
Perfectly acceptable. I'm gonna slow my brain down a little bit too. This is the other barrel proof I have, by the way, Farzu.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh.
It's a nice color.
great color. It's 11 years, 2 months it should be. This one smells like a vanilla latte from Starbucks.
Ooh. Oh, from Starbucks. So it smells like burnt coffee.
Yeah, it smells like burnt. It smells like burnt coffee and overly sweet vanilla extract. But like, it's not unpleasant.
Okay. Not that Starbucks lattes are unpleasant either. Just, hits the spot, but there's a time and a place.
Exactly. Which
And
is
it's-
overpaying for it at an airport.
Yeah. or to Target.
Also true. Also true.
Okay, so it's 10 plus the level of the spell to try to dispel, so I will try really hard to do some math in my head. No, I won't try. Oh, it's an ability check, right? So I would roll it with advantage.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, I'll just try a 4th level counterspell. Or it's not counterspell, sorry, just spell magic. Can I upcast my species feat things? I forget what the
I
rules are
believe
for
you
that.
can expand a
Yeah.
spell slot to use them again.
No, it's an older feat before they were
Yeah.
before
Oh,
they
yeah.
started putting you can use a
Right,
spell
right.
slot on stuff. It's kind of
damn.
stupid.
Okay,
you can
so
rule
yeah, I
that you can rule that they can use a spell slot.
Yeah, I would
It's just-
absolutely, because like the modern ones do that.
Yeah.
Ah,
I
do
said
do.
do. Damn it.
Alright, yeah, so I will try to dispel magic at 4th level.
So you still have to roll for it, but
Yeah. Fuck. I got an 11 plus 6, which is a 17. Do you have any d6s?
I think we should.
Or better question, do we have any d6s or should I buy one right now?
let me consult the book.
According to my notes, we have 8 d8s, and
Yes.
that's it.
Okay. Do you mind if I use a D8?
Not at all. If it's going to dispel his foresight,
All right.
that seems pretty good.
Rolled a D8 and got a 4. So that is a dirty 20.
Foresight's gone.
21, yeah.
Foresight's gone.
Sweet.
It's any spell, right? Any spell of 3rd level or lower, and I can roll for any of the spells on him? On them?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's if it connects, it dispels all spells on him of
I think it's spells you're
don't-
aware of.
Which is any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends.
which would be 9th level or lower because you rolled for it.
Yeah. So his mind
Was
blank-
okay,
his
any
mind
spell
blank-
okay, if I cast it at when you cast a spell using a spell slot of 4th level or higher, you automatically end the effects of a spell to target if the spell's level is equal to or less than the level of the spell slot I used. So that's anything
Okay.
4th level and lower is just dispelled. And then for each spell of, in this case, 5th level or higher on the target, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability to dispel it. So it sounds like I get, if it's
Oh,
4th
okay.
level or lower, it's just gone. And if it's higher, if it's 5th level or higher, then I get to roll against it.
So roll another one for mind blank.
Okay. It's a 19.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Cool.
Nice.
That's what he had, or what they had on them.
Cool.
I'm still paralyzed.
You are in fact still paralyzed. It's an ability of the bow. It's not an ability of the.
I know.
Yeah. Great.
I don't think I can beat it though.
I think Fair's just like, whatever it takes, I'll put you down, claim that eye, and then take it to hell.
I wouldn't have it any
Just
other
solve
way.
that problem.
I would do like the Matrix hand thing, like bring it.
If you bested loath to take it, then it would. Seems a good test of my own abilities, if I can do the same.
It would, wouldn't it? I'll make sure that doesn't happen. Anything else?
No. I'm done back talking. Sorry. And waffling over spells and options.
Oh, you're good.
I'm done now.
Bear has a lot of character options for casting stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
you.
We were talking about it earlier.
Yeah, when I was like, I wasn't sure if I was going to play today, and Rai was like, can you make like an abbreviated spell list for Fair? And I was like, well, they only prepare like 25 things, plus all of the damage types that they can change based on everything else in their spell
Plus the
book,
divination spells, plus
plus the divination spells that I can retrain in a minute if I want, plus all of the rituals that I can cast with less
An
than,
action
you know,
once per
take the 10
day.
minutes off once per day, plus all the crap on the
never
Book of
mind.
Vile Darkness, and
Yeah.
oh yeah, my Drow High Magic. I knew it was
Yeah,
forgetting
it's like-
something.
Yeah.
Sure, Rai, you can pilot Fair. All you have to do is Zach Galifianakis math gif.
Yeah, it kind of felt like that a little bit.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm done.
Cool.
It's like Charlie Day with the with the big board and the yarn just to figure out how to play your character.
No, that's when I level up.
right.
That's when I'm picking spells to level up.
There. Yeah, they're not going to take a legendary action here. Farzu.
Is paralyzed.
Is paralyzed. Make a Constitution saving throw at the end of your turn.
Did I know what the DC is?
You do not know what the DC is. What's your plus?
4.
Okay.
$22.
Would you like to add something to that?
Oh, fuck. Am I that close?
Yeah. You're that close.
Yeah, take a D8.
Take D8.
Do I need more than one?
You do, in fact, need more than one.
Okay, I'll take a D8. That's gonna be a 5.
You save and are no longer paralyzed.
Oh. No, that's not my weakest stat.
No.
Strength is, but
Yeah, if he had got you with that while you were blade singing, or no, because that's just concentration. Yeah.
that's just concentration.
Yeah, no, you're right. That's a bummer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh well.
Yeah. At least it's over.
Yep.
So that's at the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Legendary action, he's gonna take another bow shot at you.
Rude.
34.
Yeah, disadvantage, but I think with a plus 21 to hit, it might not matter.
Yeah, I rolled a 14 and a 13, so. Yeah.
Alright, what's the damage?
41 points of force damage. Henrietta, you're up.
Con save?
Now, you can only do it once per target per turn. Per round.
Oh.
Are they within 150 feet of me?
They're in melee with you.
Alright. Feeble mind.
What's the save?
The target takes 4d6 psychic damage no matter what. On a, and then they make an intelligence saving throw.
Natural 20 for 37.
Silvery barbs.
Oh, no. Dirty 20?
M.
20.
If nice.
They're gonna use a legendary resistance.
Yeah, gotta use one.
Gotta use one.
Gotta use one, or the fight's
Getting
over.
rid of
with
that
people
mind
mind.
blank now is clutch, though.
Hell yeah.
Alright, they still also take 4d6 psychic damage.
They do.
So.
Actually, hold up. Rewind that. Because I didn't counterspell Dispel Magic. I'm going to use the reaction to spell Reflect that and make you make a Wisdom saving throw.
Which I have advantage against. So that's a 19 plus 5 for 24.
That will fail.
Isn't it still her own DC
No, it is his
when
DC.
it's reflected?
It is his DC on the spell reflection.
Take a D8.
Are you gonna take a D8? You do not need to roll. Yeah.
But I take that 17 psychic damage now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then as a bonus action, I am rabbit hopping 25 feet the fuck away from him.
Okay. Backwards.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Cool. Anything else? Bonus action, anything?
That was the bonus action.
Oh, right. Emrys! Where'd you go? I know you have your headset on and can hear me. Just gonna see him, like, sliding in and, like, fall off the chair.
Not falling off the chair. I'm filling up my cat's water. Okay? Trying not to be a dick. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna be an asshole. I'm gonna shape change into a beholder.
Okay.
I'm gonna move so that no one else is in my anti-magic field.
I mean, you're good right where
Oh no, I'm good there. Yeah, I'm good.
Because it's what, 60 feet?
I've got a look. Yeah, no, the cone is 150 feet.
Okay, then yeah, you should probably shift like there.
Correct. And then I'm going to eye-ray. It's going to be 3 of those features. Let me go ahead and roll the d10. Three of them. So first one is going to be a 3, which is a fear ray.
Is that the frightened condition?
It is.
Okay.
Second one is going to be a charm ray. And the third one is going to be a death ray.
Okay, so what's the save on the fear?
So the fear ray is a DC 16 wisdom, the charm ray is a 16 wisdom, and the death ray is a 16 dex.
So he is immune to charmed.
Okay.
21 on the wisdom.
Alright, not frightened.
22 on the dex.
Alright. That is okay, but the he can't cast anything
Yeah.
while in the cone, so yeah. Nothing happens, the death ray just fizzles too.
He
You
also...
just see the death ray go out.
So
and
his
then just...
weapon would still work.
Yeah, no,
because there are
just
artifacts.
no spell casting. Yeah.
It also shuts down another thing, which is his magical regeneration.
Nice.
That happened.
Potentially. He's gonna use his legendary action to make a bow attack against you.
Do that shit.
23.
It's.
Even with your plus to your AC.
Oh yeah, because
You get
I'm shape changed. I only have a plus 18.
You have a +4 to that AC, which is a 22, so that will hit. Still.
It's still gonna hit though.
Alright.
18 plus 4 is 22, not 23. Hits.
44 points of force damage.
Okay. Try me.
So you need to make a Constitution check on save change.
It's a 22, correct?
Yeah.
That's gonna be a 38.
How? You mean 28?
28. I'm sorry. Yes.
Okay. I was gonna say
28.
I think he has to roll an 18 to get a 28. 38.
Yeah, no, I rolled a 17, so it's a 28 because I have a plus 11, not
Yeah.
38.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Cool. And then you need another... Actually, it's a magical effect on the arrow, which... Yeah, so no con save. On the arrow. Because the arrow is... Yeah. Okay, cool. Bummer. It's his turn. Doesn't get his magical stuff. He'll come over here and make 4 longsword attacks against Emrys. He does not want this magic field up. 32. 25.
Hits.
38. Natural 1.
Hits. Misses.
Okay, how much health do you have as a beholder?
Right now I have 137.
Okay, cool. Add up the damage. $147 across 3 attacks.
So I'm gonna go back to being normal me. You just see like all of it just disappear, and Emrys reappear like, what the fuck did you just do? Don't try me.
He just laughs.
See
when
him
he sees-
shaking his head
You
like,
just see him. You just see
it's not
Corellon like.
worth it.
You see him like. Fun. That's their whole turn because they made 4 attacks. Dietrich, you're up.
I will run up to him, get kind of flanking with Emrys.
Yep.
My bonus action, I'm going to cast Banishing Smite.
Okay.
My action will be Path to the Grave.
Yep.
So the next attack that hits him, he's vulnerable to all the damage. And then I will Action Surge and then make a Booming Blade attack.
Great.
So with +2, because of flanking. Okay, that's a 29 to hit. I'm going to use a luck point to crit fish.
Okay.
Not higher.
Oh no.
But I still get the hit.
I know.
I'm all right.
I was kind of hoping like the first hit in the armor would be a crit for a lot of reasons.
Right. Would have been cool.
Yeah.
All right, so I have my weapon die. I have 3d6 from sneak attack. I'm going to make it a maneuvering attack. I've got Booming Blade. I'm going to make it an Eldritch Smite, so I add another 68
What type of damage?
force.
Do not roll it.
Really?
He is immune to force damage.
Okay, well, that's an expensive way to learn.
Yeah.
Okay. Banishing Smite is also force, I think.
I don't know why I thought it was psychic.
Is it? No, it's force.
Oh no.
Shit. All right. Well, that sucks ass. That's both of my spell slots doing nothing. I'm gonna put all 10 charges from the armor into this to add another 10d6 cold.
Hell yeah. And you ignore his resistance on it.
And I ignore his resistance on it, and he's vulnerable to all of this.
Yep.
All right. So this is going to be plus... So all these dice plus 17, and then the whole thing doubled.
Yeah.
I'm going to re-roll this die with Piercer. Okay. That's 65 on the dice, so 82 with the modifier, which is doubled to 164.
164. Okay.
164.
Very cool.
What all damage
and it-
types was that? Sorry. That did
Uh,
affect them.
Piercing, thunder, and cold.
They are immune to force damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
They are no longer immune to psychic damage. However, your Eldritch Smite also does something, doesn't it?
They are prone.
They are, in fact, prone.
Hey, this is like the first time you've hit something that
Hey.
can be knocked prone, right?
Yeah,
Second
it's just
time,
not
but
immune
yeah.
to prone.
Second time.
Oh.
I'd
Second time.
rather have them take
10
Damage.
billion
Double
extra force
of
damage. Yeah.
yeah. I'd rather have them take double of 68 plus 5d10 force damage, but oh well.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's both of my 5th level spell slots, and it did just about nothing because it was immune. That sucked. Oh well. Take the rest of my movement and just back up.
Okay.
Away. Yeah,
To the Rainbow River.
sure.
Careful, Dietrich, it'll make you gay. Wait.
Gayer.
Like only gay. Because he's pretty pansexual as it is.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no.
Um,
Losing half of all my options sounds horrible.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey, yo.
Or you might make the water gayer.
that might be what happens. Legendary action. He'll teleport behind Dietrich. Bear, you're up.
Okay. Oh crap. Okay. Sorry, I'm thinking about casting Death Spirit, and I have to go to like a totally other different page to look up the stats for the thing.
Oh, I have them open right now.
Oh, well, I do too now.
For no reason whatsoever.
Ah. It's almost like we're both goths.
So sorry, if he's prone and he teleported behind me, is he prone right behind me?
Yes.
Cool. That's fun.
He's down on the ground looking at that ass.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Ask it.
He's looking
Ask
up.
it,
He's looking up Dietrich's
Yeah,
skirt.
I'll just be like, are you enjoying the view?
I've seen better. I've seen worse.
Shake your tail in their face.
You feel like that's as close to a compliment as you're gonna get from somebody. With
I
this
feel
much
yeah,
ego.
I feel like a literal god just told me my ass is fine. Like not great, but okay. I'm like, it's a
Acceptable.
fucking god. I'll
Yeah.
take it.
Yeah.
God of elves too. They know
And you
pretty.
feel even better about it because all of your emotions are heightened tenfold in Emporia. Dietrich turns even redder.
Sorry, I'm having a lot of trouble processing information right now.
You're good.
Okay. Yeah, I will summon a death spirit on the opposite side of them from Dietrich,
Okay.
just so they can offer some flanking as
Okay.
one of their many services.
Okay.
And then let me think. Cast Death Spirit, and then I will stay where I am. Oh, I don't have my spell deck out. I will summon my spell deck as well.
Okay.
I guess also in melee range at the moment, but
Okay.
if they can teleport, it's probably not. It doesn't matter too terribly much where I put it.
Great.
And I will also stay where I am. And then the Death Spirit will take their turn.
And they have advantage. And
They have
+2.
advantage anyway, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, because they're affected by your foresight.
Well, it says actually in the stat block,
Oh.
their Reaping Scythe has advantage.
Oh, cool.
I guess maybe because it haunts a particular creature.
Mm.
Reaping Scythe is one of the more metal trait names.
I remember when WoW used that in a raid boss fight. Who else remembers ICC?
Actually,
No.
I do. That's wow.
Yeah.
It is WoW.
Yeah, it is indeed wow.
Take a point.
I just like there's the scythe wielding class in Final Fantasy XIV has a set of 3 skills called Gibbet, Gallows, and Guillotine that combo together. And so I want to make for Nathaniel.
Metal as hell, by the way.
For Nathaniel, I want to try and do like a cross stitch sampler of like the really cute swirly like live, laugh, love, but Gibbet, Gallows, Guillotine.
Girl boss gaslight gatekeep.
Sure. Right, attacking with the spirit.
Yes.
Um,
And then we can talk more
equals-
about metal scythes while Farzu decides to do with their spell list.
yeah. 18 plus numbers plus 12, so that's
Hits.
like a dirty 30. And then, second attack is a nat 20.
Hell yeah.
Alright, so it is 1d8 plus 3 plus the spell's level necrotic damage. So it will be 1d8. Does it count as weapon? Like, do I double the weapon die?
You do
Or.
double the weapon die.
Okay.
Okay, Dwight.
Okay, then it's level 4, so it's 1d8 plus 7. Or sorry, do I take max on the
You
on the
take
weapon?
max on the D8, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
attack would be 15.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Nope, you're good.
And 3 on the first one. So 3 plus 3 plus 4 is 10 necrotic on the first hit.
Yep.
And then I roll the die once.
Mm-hmm.
4 plus 3 plus 4 is 11. Plus 8 is 19 necrotic damage.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
You're more
Do
than-
they take the necrotic damage?
They do, in fact, take full necrotic damage.
Cool. Actually, are they subject to the frightened condition?
They are not.
Okay.
They're immune.
Speaking of things I always forget about because like nothing can be frightened.
I will say
They're
they are immune to force and poison. They're no longer immune to psychic because you guys got rid of mind blank. They are resistant to acid, cold, lightning, and radiant.
Okay.
And they're prone. But you already had advantage from
Yeah.
in like 2 other ways.
Oh, they're not
Yeah.
immune to. They're not immune to frighten. They're immune to paralyzed, charmed, restrained, and stunned.
Okay. So at the start of their turn, they will have to make a wisdom save against my spell save or be frightened.
Okay, cool.
Oh, it uses that as a bonus action. Okay, yeah. So it will use its bonus action to haunt, but it wasn't using it for anything else anyway.
Cool. Does it have to make the save now? Do they have to make the save now because they're haunted, or is it the start?
Start if the target starts its turn within 10
Great.
feet.
Cool. Weird question. How does Dietrich look right now?
On a scale of 1 to 170, he is a 154,
And his ass looks amazing.
killing it in this armor.
Slay.
He will burn 3.
Fuck yeah, he will. Oh,
3 legendary actions to make 3 longsword attacks at disadvantage on Dietrich.
remaining prone for all this?
Yeah, remaining prone for all this, because he can't stand up until the start of his turn.
Okay.
26.
Hits.
29.
Hits.
24.
Hits.
What's your armor
Right.
class, Dietrich?
23.
I will use the Astromancy Archive on the last swing to subtract a d4.
Okay.
So this is anything but a 1, it misses.
Mm-hmm. And it is, or do you want me to roll it?
Oh,
I'll roll
yeah.
it.
Oh, yeah, you roll it.
I rolled a 3.
All right. Trying to hit
2
into a
hits.
miss. 2 hits.
2 hits. 26 and 26 on the first one.
I'll uncanny dodge that to just take 26.
Perfect. 28 and 21 on the second one.
So another 49.
Yep.
All right. I'm below half.
Okay. That was the end of Fair's turn. Farzu, you're up. Hopefully I gave you enough time so you know what you're doing.
Well, I already knew what I was doing. I had a whole turn to not being.
Oh,
able
that's
to
right.
do
I forgot I
anything, so,
paralyzed you.
Yeah.
First of all, bonus action,
Mhm.
Blade Song, finally.
Yeah.
And then, secondly, action, cast Dragon.
Oh, you're gonna cast the dragon. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast a dragon,
Okay.
choosing, gem, radiant.
Okay.
Wait, no, I'm resistant to all. Right?
Yeah.
He is. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
You just pick gem, and then you get to
Yeah.
choose the damage type every round.
Yeah.
from that list.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's the dragon, I guess. Now
You need
will
movement at
attack.
the end of your turn.
No.
Okay.
And I'm using the rod to concentrate
On the spell. Okay.
Does dragon have a advantage or a +2?
+2 because the spell book does not count.
Hit.
Let's see what she
And he can do 5. Would be 3. No. 5 is 2. Yeah.
Yeah. It's 2
Five.
attacks.
+1 to hit.
Does that include the +2?
No.
23 will still miss.
23.
It'll just miss.
Fucking dragon.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
I roll
For
damage.
35.
Roll damage. So you max on the weapon die.
Yeah, so 6 plus a d6. Or could be.
Is it 2d6?
No.
No, it's only a 1d6
Oh, okay.
plus 9.
Okay, so it's whatever you roll plus 15.
20.
Okay, cool.
And he is not going to use his breath weapon
Perfect.
because,
People.
yeah. Yeah.
Henrietta.
Am I within 60 feet of them?
Yes.
I'm going to cast Enervation.
Okay.
So a tendril of inky darkness will reach out from Henrietta's hand and touch them and drain life from them. They have to make a dexterity saving throw, and then things happen.
29.
Motherfuck. Alright, well, the target still takes 48 necrotic damage. No, they will take 2d8 and my spell will end. So... six. They will take 6 necrotic damage. And I regain half of that, so I regain 3 hit points. Then, as a bonus action, I am going to use Healing Light on Dietrich. And I'm going to use 5 charges. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
And Dietrich heals 18 points.
Sweet. Thank you.
And that is my turn.
Okay. He will use his last 2 legendary actions against Dietrich to make 2 more attacks at disadvantage. $23
Meets it, beats it.
on the 2, and then a 31.
Yeah. That hits.
First one is, let me roll it, 21 and 23.
So 44.
And then let me click it again, roll 24 and 24.
All right. I'm still up with 5 hit points.
Cool.
Thanks to the healing light.
Damn.
Gothic Bunny does her job.
I mean, he's also getting a turn. He's also getting a turn before I do. I sure it won't go well, but we'll see.
Okay. Emrys, you're up.
All right, so I'm gonna walk up to him
Yeah.
and I'm gonna grab him.
Yeah.
It's not a grapple. It's just my
it's-
hand on him.
It's a melee spell attack, by the way. There are rules for
Correct.
this.
Correct. It's a charisma 23.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast plane shift. Thank fucking God. It's a nat 20.
Okay.
It's unarmed, correct?
It's a melee spell attack.
Okay, one sec.
So I
Let
think
me-
so you automatically
plus
hit anyway
15.
because it's a nat 20.
Yeah. But I think it's a plus 15 for a 35.
Yeah. He has to make a charisma saving throw, 23.
Correct.
That is a nat 1 for 22.
Oh
So I'm
my
gonna take
god.
him to the Beastlands with me.
I do not because
I'm
because it is a spell attack. I do not believe he can legendary action it out of the saving throw.
I'm gonna take him with me to the Beastlands to meet my god.
Because it is a saving throw, because it's as he hits, you then have to make the saving throw too. So I believe it's because the attack hits, he can't legendary action resistance out of that.
Oh, I'm going with
I have
him.
no idea how that works.
I have no idea either. That's what I'm rolling with.
No, I have no idea how any of the DM side rules stuff works.
Yeah.
It just
I'm going
it's
with
never-
him now.
So you see Emrys and Corellon just pop out of existence.
Where are you going, damn it? I need the eye!
During this plane shift, by the way, I am trying to take us to the place that we met the god that I was chasing around in a wolf form.
Okay.
That's just where I want to poof.
Sorry, when you use plane shift offensively to banish an unwilling creature to another plane,
It's just the creature.
it's just them. It's
Yeah.
not you.
That's who
We
I'm
don't
trying to
go-
send now.
Yeah.
We're not going anywhere. Yeah.
That's who I'm trying to send now.
Okay.
To the god that literally looked at me and said, "Come find me," essentially.
Okay. He's gone.
Can I do something right too as well afterward?
Yeah, what else do you want to do with your bonus action?
I want to use my gate to go to the same spot.
It's another action.
I know, that's why I was saying after we're out of order.
Okay. Oh boy.
I will second wind if we're out of initiative order.
You're not out of initiative order.
Cool. So what's happening?
He is going to, at the end of Emrys's turn, use his legendary action and plane shift back. But he will plane shift back over there. So do you want to use your bonus action for anything? Still
And
prone.
he's still prone.
He's still
I love
fucking
it.
prone. Anything you want to do with your bonus action, Emrys?
Spirit totem. Oh no, yeah, spirit totem.
Okay. So
We're doing beer. We're doing the beer.
doing the bear.
The burr.
How many temporary hit points?
23.
23 temporary hit points to everybody.
Oh no, 24.
24. Temporary hit points to everybody. It is now his turn. All right. He is going. You're gonna see him pop back in. He's gonna stand up from prone. He will use his bonus action, and you will see his bow light up.
I think we confirmed a couple fights ago, when they stand up from prone, they don't take booming blade damage. That doesn't count as movement.
Correct. Yes.
Uh,
Yeah. The one time I will actually say thank you, Jeremy Crawford, on a ruling. And he will make a ranged bow attack. His first one against Emerus.
Bet.
31.
Yeah, it hits.
$44 points of force damage. $40 points of psychic damage on the same attack.
Oh, my ass is still standing up.
And you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, a con save? Let's go. That's gonna be a 30. It's a dirty 30.
Okay.
It's a plus 11 on a 19.
On a
so
19, okay.
Mathing.
He'll take his second bow attack at Emerus. 39.
Yeah, that hits.
38 points of damage.
Yep, I'm unconscious.
Okay. He will take his next attack at Dietrich. Natural 1. So that's
love that for me.
3 attacks. Fourth and final attack will be a 37.
That hits.
42 points of force damage.
I'm down.
Okay.
So then it's my turn next. So death
Yes.
save.
Yes.
12.
Okay. Bear, you are up.
Oh boy. How far are they from me?
30 feet.
Okay. Let's see. How far does the book move?
30 feet.
Do I want to do that?
They could get on the dragon and get there when I get there.
Look up a spell that's on a scroll. Oh, right. I am going to cast Fire Shield on myself with a scroll.
Okay.
I guess I'll do the shield that does gives me cold resistance and deals fire damage in
Okay.
retaliation. Action surge.
Yep.
Crowd of Stars.
Okay.
What level is that?
7.
7th.
So I have like 10 billion spells. Oops.
The one problem with Scribe's Wizards.
Yeah. Well, like most of them are like I only have this in my spellbook so I can burn it to negate damage against me. But I still have like 30 spells that I am actively using. 7th level. Okay, yeah, sorry. Okay, so yeah, I want to cast that at 7th level, and I will transmute the damage to fire damage.
Okay.
And right, okay. And then I will use my bonus action to chuck a star at them.
Okay.
Well, that's a 23 to hit.
I will just miss.
Yeah, because I can't hit shit with my crown of stars.
The real curse of Strahd is not being able to hit with crown of stars.
Yeah. I mean, at least I got plenty of ammo. But yeah, I think Fair just sort of like flares with anger, especially at seeing Dietrich go down, and they just sort of conjure up like this halo of angry fire stars.
Hell yeah.
And then, that is their turn. How far is the death spirit from them?
Like 55 feet.
Damn.
Yeah, spirit can catch a ride on the dragon.
That spirit has incorporeal movement and can't ride the dragon, I believe.
Oh.
Yeah. It will double move though.
Okay. So we'll dash towards him.
Yeah, dash to like the far side of him, of
Okay.
them.
And then bonus action haunt.
I think it continues to haunt.
Oh, okay. I was double checking. I didn't know. I will look in a second.
Yeah, the target remains haunted until it dies, the spirit disappears, or the spirit uses this action again.
Very cool.
Yep.
By the way, Rai, I am going to need 4 beasts conjured around me.
Yeah, what do you want?
I don't fucking know.
Alright. That is my turn. And yeah, the dragon can the death spirit is immune to necrotic damage. If the dragon
we're
wants to
gonna
dragon breath it.
Polar bears.
Polar bears? Okay.
Sorry about that, Fair.
Oh. Alright, cool. So, good to know for Farzu. Is the Death Spirit a creature? So he has disadvantage on ranged attacks?
Yeah, and if it's got hit points and stats and shit, it's a creature.
Alright.
Yeah.
He'll burn 2 legendary actions to make 2 ranged attacks at Henrietta. $26 on the first one. And even higher on the second. 47 on the first and 44 on the second.
Still up.
Damn.
Thanks to the bear totem, I'm still up.
Okay. Oh, it's Fair's
Let's
turn.
fucking go.
Farzu, you're up.
Cool. Now I'm gonna cast Bigsby's hand.
Okay. Farzu's hand.
and-
Oh, does that do force damage though?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Which he's
You
immune
sure?
to.
Yep.
Oh. Well, you could try
Wait.
to grapple him.
He can still grapple though with it.
That is true.
That's
I don't know if
very
it's
useful to
real.
me, Farzu. So thank you.
They can teleport. I
Sorry.
don't know.
Yeah, that's the only thing is they can teleport out of it. Now, burns a
How many
legendary.
times
It
though?
burns a legendary action or a bonus action, so they can't do other things.
Yeah, it's just gonna be a thorn in his side then.
Okay.
Anything that burns a legendary action is good.
So you're gonna do.
Grapple. for 27.
29.
Shit. Bonus action.
He just like holds a hand up and just like with one hand pushes two of the fingers back and doesn't let this thing grapple them in this moment.
Is it a force push?
Yeah, pretty much.
Like just straight up?
Just straight up like Jedi, like they force push it away. All right.
Bonus action. It's gonna try to grapple him again.
Okay. I rolled the exact same thing.
Fuck. Yeah. No.
Okay.
Dragon.
Yep. Flies over. It's gonna do its thing.
Yep. Gonna do its thing. $32 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Fall damage.
Okay.
Second hit.
Mm-hmm.
19 to hit.
I will unfortunately miss. Dex save on the necrotic damage. Breath weapon.
Yep.
What's your saving throw? What's its saving
23.
throw? Legendary resistance.
Really?
Yep.
To avoid taking half of 2d6?
I have 5 of them. Why not?
Okay.
So 3.
Okay.
That is halved.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I just moved my neck wrong, and it hurts now.
Ouch.
Getting old as hell. All right.
Yeah, I think that'll be it.
Okay, cool. Give me 1 second. Get something real quick. He will use his last 3 legendary actions and take 1 shot at Henrietta and 2 shots at Farzu. Uh, 24 on Henrietta. $34 on Farzu on the first one.
Yep.
And 26 on the second.
You said 26?
Mm-hmm.
Shield.
Okay. So Henrietta is unconscious. And Farzu, you take 42 points of damage.
What they do?
Henriette, it is now your turn.
Nine.
Okay. That is a failure. Emrys, you are up. Oh.
Frank.
Oh, yeah, Frank.
Frank is gonna fly over. Let's see, what is his fucking fly movement? He's got a 60 fly speed. He
Yeah.
is flying over to Dietrich with a healing potion in his mouth.
Okay.
And for his action, he's gonna shove it down his throat.
All right. For how much healing?
Just a regular old healing potion. So, what is that? 2d4?
Yep.
Five plus. What is it? My
Ooh,
2.
5 plus 2, so 7.
cool. Thank you.
All right. So that's what your polar bears are going to do on your turn.
They are not going to do
Oh!
anything. They actually defend me. They don't do anything else, so I'm going to
Okay.
roll my death save.
Yep.
And lay here.
Cool.
That's a 2.
Okay. That is a failure. All right. It's Corellion's turn. All right. He will start and use his bonus action to charge up his longbow again and make an attack against Farzu. Disadvantage because he's got the thing in his face. It's still a 27 doesn't hit. Does
No.
The charged up arrow goes flying off. He will make 2 more attacks at Farzu for sure. 28. And
Yeah. Meets it, beats it.
and a 34.
Yep.
Between the two, that is 92 points of damage.
92.
Yes.
Okay.
Still up.
Yep.
Okay. He'll
Barely.
take his third one at Farzu too. 32.
Yep.
Alrighty. Dietrich, it's your turn.
Get up from prone.
Yep.
Healing word on Emrys.
Okay.
It's just gonna be a D4 plus 2.
Mm-hmm.
So you heal 4. And then with my action, I'll just card trick him.
Okay.
That's just a dirt. I'm gonna use a luck point. So that's gonna be a 26.
Okay. That will definitely hit.
All right, a roll for card trick. That's a 3, which will be cold damage.
Okay. Which you ignore his resistance on.
Is it all cold damage or just the cold damage from the armor that I
It is
ignore
cold
resistance?
damage that you do on
Okay.
attacks.
Okay. That's gonna be 15 cold damage.
Yep.
And the target's speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of
Oof.
my next turn.
Oof.
I don't think that matters. He teleports.
That's true.
And then I will take my movement and just back the hell away.
Okay.
Because I have 7 hit points.
he will use 2 legendary actions to make an attack against Emrys and an attack against Dietrich. That is a 31 against Emrys and a 35 against Dietrich.
Hits.
It is 40 points of damage to the both, 41 and 42 respectively.
Down.
Down.
Fair, it is your turn.
Damn.
I think Fair will brandish the Blade of Dusk and Dawn
Okay.
and start to incant a spell, but then look back over their shoulder at Henrietta and Farzu and Dietrich and Emrys and just tell Corellon, just like try to get their arboreal raging temper under control. I won't sacrifice any more friends to gods for anything. And they will go to who's closest to me? Or I guess no, they'll go to Emrys because they know he can do a heal. They'll go to Emrys and use their action to give him a healing potion.
Okay.
Just a greater healing potion, so 4d4 plus 4. Ooh.
Wow.
4, 8. 16 points of healing to Emrys.
Okay.
And then they will use their bonus action to chuck another star. Wow. They chuck a star somewhere. One day I will hit with that spell.
It's too rainbowy. Fair doesn't
Yeah.
like it, and so they're distracted by the rainbows, and it just flies
I'm
off
distracted by
the gay river.
the chaos and the goodness.
Okay. All right.
It's just super throwing my vibes off.
Okay. Legendary action at the end of Fair's turn. They will snap their fingers. Actually, they have to move, I believe, to do this. So they will move out of range. Actually, yeah, they will... No, never mind, they can do it. It's a 60-foot sphere wherever they pick. They will snap their fingers and cast one of their at-wish spells, at-will spells. Or one of their limited per day spells, actually. And they will heal all 4 of you for 100 that are unconscious for 175 hit points. Mass heal. I already did the math for you.
I don't want
The
it.
unconscious people only.
Yeah, Fair's at like what, half?
Because
Above half?
there's 2 unconscious people.
The Dietrich also went down again.
Yeah, Dietrich also went down.
It's Dietrich and who else? Because I'm not.
Henrietta,
Me and
Farzu, you. I'm saying unconscious is in low hit points. Emrys and
Okay.
Dietrich. People not named Fair. And it kind of looks
100
at it.
and what? Sorry.
175.
Henrietta rejects it.
Damn.
I'm actually gonna reject it too.
Cold. Okay.
I will fucking take it.
Farzu won't.
They'll look at Fair and go, we may have to reconsider letting you all go into hell. Luckily, I have a plan for that. Sees that Henrietta and Emrys didn't take the healing. You should probably get your allies up, though.
Is it my
Are
turn
we
now?
out of initiative?
You guys are out of initiative.
I'm gonna
Vengeance.
cubic gate and I'm gonna speak one word.
Sorry,
Scare it.
what's Henrietta doing? They're first. Sorry.
Okay.
Vengeance.
Steel of what?
Searing Vengeance.
Okay, what does that do?
At the start of my turn, when I would make a death saving throw, you can instead spring back to your feet and heal 67 hit points.
Okay, cool.
I only have 15 HP, by the way. But
Yeah.
We're out of
I'm-
initiative.
We're out
We're
of
having your
initiative.
yeah,
conversation.
no. I'm gonna hit my cube and just speak the name Scare It. Which opens a portal
Okay.
and sucks him in.
Oh, does it actually? Let me look at this. Gate is so much fun, dude.
Read gate. DDs and other players. Here.
Oh!
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah! Totally forgot that was a thing.
Since I tried to send him to Scare It.
Yeah. You guys will see the Centaur Lord you guys fought. You found a little bit ago. Just walks through a little confused. Sees Emerus and is just kind of like, why did you call me? And looks over at Corellon and looks at everybody and is like, this should be interesting. And we'll pick up there from break. Right. Hello, everyone. So, Scarrett comes through a little confused. He gets the general gist of what is happening. And Corellon kind of looks at Scarrett and goes, "Oh, it's good to see you again. I was just teaching them what it's like to have to fight a god in their domain. A little lesson, if you will." They did all right. Might have to consider a few other options. Scarrett looks down at Emerus. Understandable. What else do you require from me?
Oh, I didn't want this thing to kill me before I killed him because I was playing easy.
He wouldn't kill you. He'd just keep healing you to bring you to unconsciousness over and over and over again until he stopped having fun with it and let you go.
So he was playing a game, and I should have actually just killed his ass.
That's quite possible.
This
At any
wasn't to
rate,
fight to the death. This was till he yields. And Fair will just look up at Corellon and ask, "Do you yield then?"
Certainly.
You know we have other tricks up our sleeves, right? The things we didn't do.
Oh, I'm aware of whatever you wanted to do. You must be aware I didn't use everything in my arsenal either.
Oh, so this is just a game to you.
When you have fought the battles I have fought, and seen what I have seen, and lived as long as I have lived, everything is a game.
everyone. Believe me when I say I loved a good dick measuring contest. However, and I hope we get to it later, by the way, but all that aside, if we couldn't defeat you here, no offense, but there's no way we're defeating the Lord of the Nine Hells in the Nine Hells.
Yes.
So what do we do? How can you help us?
So first of all, your rewards is promised. And you will see hovering in the space in front of you, Fair, a purple gemstone cracked to look like a spider web.
At the same point, Emerus is gonna look at Lemmy and say,
Dietrich, yeah. I got all your
Dietrich.
written down.
He's gonna look over and say, it was a game, it was a challenge.
He said so up front.
But at the end of the day, you're right. If we couldn't win this easily, how are we gonna win in the Nine Hells?
It was a contest to see if we had what it takes to fight Asmodeus. And I'm glad we're all alive, but the answer to that question is clearly no, not yet.
I agree with you. Maybe we figure out how to remove the curse that's on me and the things upon you all and make it happen. But there is no way we can do this right now.
We need help.
Your other
We do.
prize, by the way. And a tiny golden orb will appear floating in the air in front of Dietrich.
Fair will reach out to the Eye of Lolth, but not quite touch it. and take a moment, just their hand raised, and look to Corellon and ask them, what are the terms for returning this to you?
I will come and get it if I require it. And not the moment before then.
All right. Mine until you reclaim it then.
Indeed.
And you will need only ask.
Yes.
Fair will reach out and take the gem.
As it goes physically into your skin and pushes as the eyes do to attune to you, where does it come out on Fair?
Can it come out as like 6 extra eyes?
Sure.
Just made of gemstone?
Yeah, absolutely.
Looking at the golden orb. I was like, oh, what's this then?
A mote of endless possibility is what it is.
Sounds fancy.
It's... well, to you it might be. For me, it's really not.
Will it make it
Emrys,
actually
I think-
hold 19s instead of 18s?
You mean
Emrys.
17s instead of 18s?
Emrys, I think our friend here might also need to learn the definition of modesty.
Oh, I think so.
So what's
I'm
it
aware
do?
of it. I just don't practice it ever.
What's it do, or do I have to touch it first? I'm not saying I won't. It's just gotten me into
Oh.
trouble before.
You need to touch it first.
You need to touch it first, and
You-
it will
you
explain
want-
itself to you.
He
Touching the
wants
orb
to
explains
touch it
the orb?
first.
Yes. Touching the orb
All
explains
right.
the orb.
Don't you
It's
want
a
to
magical-
contemplate the orb first?
No, I
Or I guess Diedrich
absolutely
isn't
do
really
not.
Diedrich's not really the contemplating type.
As you
that's
I
touch
fine.
it-
I want to cup the orb.
As you cup the orb and physically touch it, a world of possibility unfolds before you. Above game, as an action, you can crush the orb in your hand and cast the wish spell.
Hell yeah.
At no fair, you cannot use the orb to put it in your spell book.
Right.
I love that you headed that off right at the top.
And it would only take me like a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, God. There's a
So
reason it's an orb and not a spell scroll.
I do think
And it's just a magical item. Like
Yeah.
you can hand it off to whoever you want to.
yeah. Well, we can talk about this above game for a moment.
Yeah.
So I really
I think
there
we
are
need to.
So I think there are. I mean, so like, the one use of the wish spell is really if you have the spell prepared, because it's like the one way to use it that won't stop you from keeping using it, which is like if you can use it to duplicate an 8th level spell or lower.
So I will
I don't-
say
I
this
don't-
has a
with the-
couple other things.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Because
Go
it,
on. Sorry, I
because
thought
it
you were
is created and touched by a god, there are no limitations on the spell that it can replicate. So it
Okay.
can replicate other 9th level spells. And if someone
Okay.
has it on their spell list because it was cast by a god, whoever casts it does not have to roll to keep wish.
Okay. So I don't have it on my spell list anyway, and I never will. I don't care
Yeah.
about keeping it or not keeping it.
Yeah.
But
Definitely not going to
if it
happen.
can replicate a 9th level spell, then like we could crush it to give somebody like one use of foresight or true polymorph or something like that. But like that's stuff that the party already has access to with spell slots. The other uses of it, I could hold on to it until we're in like mid combat and you crush it, and up to 20 creatures I can see that I choose heal to full. So it could be like a one-time get out of jail free card Again, that's also kind of stuff that we can already do.
I can do
other
that
one-
if I really want to.
Yeah. The other one is I grant up to 10 creatures resistance to a damage type I choose, and that's permanent. So, like, what damage type do we think is the most likely that Asmodeus is going to do to us? And we can just give all of ourselves resistance to that forever.
Fire.
The other one
I
is
have a point on that.
grant up to 10 creatures immunity to a single spell or other magical effect for 8 hours. So, like, the example it gives is you could make yourself and all your companions immune to a lich's life drain attack. So if there's a particular ability that we know he uses, we can make ourselves immune to that. Like the thing that cursed us, perhaps.
Yes.
So that doesn't happen
secondarily,
again.
Secondarily, when you guys did fight him last time in the third layer of hell, he did ignore your resistance to fire damage.
Mm-hmm. So he does fire damage that ignores resistance.
Yes.
So doing that probably won't help.
Yeah. But there are options.
Yeah. But I think giving us all immunity to a single spell or other magical effect for 8 hours and choosing, like, the thing he does that curses us, whatever that's called,
Yeah.
that might be a good idea.
Or the charm effect.
Because, like, then it won't happen again. Yeah.
Or the charm
or
effect.
the
Yeah,
like
you've
dominate
got
person type
options.
effect that he does.
You've got options. Above game. That's one of the reasons why I put this in front of you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But if we do it that way, it only lasts 8 hours, so
Yeah.
you should wait.
Yep. Corellon will continue after you touched it. Like, your brain just like goes through the multiverse in like a split second, Dietrich, as you touch this orb, and you come
Dietrich.
back with all the possibilities that this thing can do, and it's crazy.
Dietrich vomits. It's like, oh god, that's a lot.
Is it
Shit.
rainbow?
Yeah, it's all rainbows
Like everything
all the
else.
way down. It's rainbow turtles all the way down.
Oh.
Come feast at my table. We have much to talk about.
I don't know if that sounds like an appetizing spread there.
What do you desire?
Oh, you didn't catch what you said, right?
Hmm?
Come feast.
Oh. Yeah, that gif is exactly Dietrich.
Mhm.
Whatever you desire,
He
speak
just
it.
got home, and he can only hear me.
Me, yeah.
So he looked at me and goes, Jizz Fest.
You know, carbonated water really hurts when it goes up the back of your palate.
No shit.
Anything you want, you can simply say, and my table will provide it for you.
Spunk party.
I saw a TikTok last night. This guy's a comedian, and he features his pug in a bunch of TikToks, and it was showing my pug things he's never seen before. And so it's like the top of the fridge, inside the closet, and then he has the pug sitting in front of a laptop. 2 girls, 1 cup.
Nope.
Yo, call
Absolutely not.
call the ASPCA on this guy.
I'm done at
Right?
that point. I'm done.
Right. But it's like he does like 5 normal things and then drops that, and I'm like, I did not. How did I not see
Absolutely
that
not.
coming? How did I not
Nope,
see that
I
plot
get it.
twist coming from a comedian?
I gotta go at this point. I gotta go.
Yeah, no, totally
Yeah.
understandable.
No.
I mean, do you follow him to lunch? I guess.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm in for a feast.
Yeah, sure.
Oh God. Sits down. Food just magically appears at this long stone table. It kind of shrinks to fit the amount of people that it has. Scarrett is still following you because he doesn't know why he's
Yeah,
here
I
and
just
what's
want
going
him
on
to
here.
hang out with us.
He's like, oh, sweet, food.
Yeah. He's
Hmm?
like, free meal.
This all just shows up. Deity sure has its perks.
It does.
Look, you see what happened was
What happened, Wolf?
I thought he was gonna kill me, so I was like, yo, Scarrett, come help me, bro.
Oh, that's really understandable. I don't think he would ever kill you. Especially not an elf. But anyways,
No. That was all made very clear up front, but emotions were running quite high.
yes.
Someone takes a swing at you, the heightened state of this place, you just kind of forget where you are.
Fair will attempt to, if we can feast on whatever we can think of, then Fair will try to conjure up drow spider blood wine.
A cup appears in your hand.
Take a sip. Does it taste just as toxic as back home?
It tastes even more so, given the plane that you're currently on.
Ah.
It heightens all emotions, and all tastes, and all sensations.
I think Dietrich just summons a giant plate of oysters.
Yep.
There's vinegar, various vinegars. He's just going to town.
Hell yeah.
And it's an aphrodisiac, and with the heightened emotional state, he is getting fucking horny by the end of this meal.
Yeah. Also, like a few tears run down your cheek because you're like, these are the best tasting oyster I've ever had in my life, and you realize you're never gonna taste oysters as good as this again.
I don't think the thought that he's never going to taste oysters that good again would really cross his mind.
Oh, okay.
He's very much in the moment
Oh,
and
okay.
just loving it.
Okay.
Hetty's having dandelion soup
Nice.
and a fresh, not like a fruit salad, but like an apple and cranberry and walnut salad,
Okay.
and then her brambleberry pie.
Hell yeah.
I think satisfied with the wine, Fair will also make up some sort of Underdark mushroom dish with some sort of Underdark fish that probably surface dwellers wouldn't want to put near their mouths, but actually tastes really good.
Arzu's right there with Fair.
Corellon will invisible mage hand like grapes in his mouth while he's just like lounging at one end of the table. Very like Dionysus in this moment with a glass of wine as well, or chalice of wine. What, Emerus? You cut out. Oh, you're eating. Okay.
While all of this is going on, Emirates is definitely gonna be near Scarrett, by the way. Just talking to him, like this is the first time he's met a god that has actually been
open to conversation with Emerus and understands druidic nature?
Correct.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to
Okay.
say. Someone who is just listening and able to understand and process the pieces.
So what was it that you wanted to talk about?
I have a risky...
I'll ask while I just drizzle butter, like melted butter all over my everything.
And it's like the good French butter, like the 88%
Oh yeah. No,
fat
it's
butter.
good butter.
I have a risky proposition for you all. If you are indeed, as you seem to be, hell-bent on destroying Asmodeus. Well, not necessarily Asmodeus, but the Crown of Eyes.
That's the mission.
The Crown of
I don't-
Eyes was
But
not...
you don't need to convince us anymore. You had me at risky proposition.
Was Henrietta?
I was gonna say, I don't know if hellbent is the right word.
Well, hell-bent meaning diving into hell, in this case. The Crown of Eyes was not his first attempt at taking over your material plane. Because of the nature in which your plane was created, and has been the center of the gods and more the blood war for a very long time.
I think that's something we already knew, or at least suspected. How did we get them to leave us alone?
He first attempted to bring his throne from the ninth layer of hell into the material plane. The throne of eyes, of which the crown is but a cheap consolation prize to him.
Mm-hmm. I think I've heard of it. Long time ago.
What do you call it? The devastation? 4,000 years or so before that. There was an elf born of extreme magical powers that had the ability to decay anything they chose to. Material or otherwise. A rust knight, if you will. The gods gifted them with immortality so that they may sit on that throne, decaying it forever, where they still sit today.
Which is on Odoron.
Which is in a pocket dimension.
Which is in a pocket dimension.
Yes.
And which is otherwise crawling with
Demons and devils
and
fighting the eternal blood war on the plane, yes.
we don't want to bring it back.
No.
Yeah, we're on the same page.
If you could somehow convince or trick, since he cannot scry on you here, as you're protected by my magic, if you can somehow convince Asmodeus, or deceive him, lying to the Lord of Lies, that you have some way to destroy his throne that he has lost access to for near on 6,000 years, he would be drawn like a moth to the flame at the chance to get it back before you destroyed it. Bringing him
And that would trap him in
within range of the Rust Knight, giving you the opportunity to destroy the crown.
So the knight doesn't have the power to completely destroy the throne, else it would have been done by now.
The
But
problem is the throne is too powerful to essentially be destroyed in its current state.
But if we take the crown to them, then
The crown would easily crumble at the first hit, given long enough around the Rust Knight.
Has Fair read any lore anywhere about this Rust Knight? Including in the Book of Vile Darkness.
Make a history check.
Okay. With advantage?
No, because it's
Or
not in the
no,
Book of
that's
Vile
Arcana,
Darkness.
sorry.
Yeah, it's not in the Book of Vile Darkness either.
Guidance.
Wrong book.
Sorry, what, Henrietta?
Guidance.
Guidance. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Because I rolled a 6. And a 1 on the guidance. And so that's 7. So it's only a 25.
Only a 25.
Mhm.
There have been several references to elven-born knights that have the ability to decay magical artifacts, legendary and magical artifacts. They're
They're
typically sought after, and typically usually die young because of the push and pull between the different groups of elves that try to get these casters underneath their control. The one that's referenced you have never read about.
So, Rai, when this is coming up, are we thinking at any point, or am I thinking about our knight friend from the beginning of this campaign?
I would say you, Farzu, and Dietrich, and Henrietta, because you heard a little bit of it too. You would be uniquely aware that Lucius talked about this thing and talked about the battle to take the throne. You imagine that as the time period he was from in this moment.
Mm-hmm.
Emrys is just trying to connect the dots like, oh shit. This is kind of like one of those that could have been part of that.
So essentially, you're suggesting that we somehow get a message to Asmodeus and convince him that we're about to destroy the throne. And if he believes us, then he'll come zapping over to Odoron right away to try to stop us. And while he's there, the Rust Knights will destroy the crown.
Rust Knight, singular, but yes.
The Rust Knight will destroy the crown.
Yes. It will fall apart.
So do we need to be on Odoron in order to do this?
The problem is, if he kills the Rust Knight and gets the throne back before the crown is destroyed, who knows what he could do with it.
But we'd have to defeat him entirely.
But
You
at
would
least we don't have to fight him.
Kill his avatar, not his full self in his full domain, like you just fought.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
at least we wouldn't be fighting him on the Nine Hells.
Yes.
True.
So, what you're saying is we can make this fight potentially a lot easier for us
And make
and
it
have
harder
the
for him.
and have the means of destroying the crown at our disposal and make it harder for him
Yes.
if we can simply succeed at bullshitting a bullshitter.
And fighting through the entire army of the Nine Hells and the Abyss to get to the throne.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm willing to give it a try.
The
I
good old
don't-
college try.
I don't know if I can deceive the devil, but I can deceive just about anybody else.
Dietrich, you're the best bullshitter out there.
So,
If anyone can do
so
it, it's
that-
you.
That is what will make him weep a single tear.
so
That's all I ever wanted in life.
Scared.
Yes.
That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
Yes, Emrys.
Wow, and I told you this morning that you had a nice butt.
Yes, Emrys.
I mean, that's just factual, darling.
So, per se, we were to make this fight happen, which seems like we will. If you and two friends were to say show up, do you think it would be useful to us?
He will look at Corellon. I don't think we can.
You don't think I can just make you appear like I just did?
Corellon will scare it and look at you. The way the mortals sealed Odoron, we can sense it. We can feel what's happening there, like the rest of the material plane in which we have followers. But it is blocked from the gods that helped seal it away.
Would that also be why Asmodeus would have to send his avatar rather than appearing himself?
Yes. And losing an avatar is very painful and takes a very long time to recover from. It would be a huge risk for any god to send their avatar there. But Asmodeus would be stupid enough to do it, to get his throne back.
So scare it, though. I'll say this. Us five versus the avatar, and your avatar, and your friend's avatar. I think 3 avatars and us could handle it, though.
Make a persuasion check.
I'll just lean over to Fair at that moment and just say, like, I feel like it might have been a bad idea to give Emrys the power to summon gods at will.
Does anyone want to give me guidance?
To persuade a god?
Yes.
I think Corellion's gonna counterspell the guidance.
Totally
That's
fair.
Okay, it's a 18.
Okay.
As I try to persuade a god.
Yeah, you're a little off the mark there.
I have a
Look,
-1,
if
okay?
we
I rolled a
have,
19.
If we have the ability to help you get to Odoron, seeing as how the dwarves are attempting to open a portal to it, we can assist on the material plane, but our help probably needs to stop at that portal.
It's fair enough. If you can't do it, you can't do it. It's totally fine. It's nothing to be ashamed of. I hear it happens to lots of gods.
Dietrich. I think One-Eye Willie will help us more, though. Like, I'm just sensing no balls from these gods.
Basically,
And I
what
hate
you're
to
getting...
take
Oh, no,
it
they
from
just-
you,
they-
but like that's something
Well-
you would say, that they're scared.
I think the problem is they just gave us their 2 balls.
Oh, that makes sense.
God.
I'm understanding now more. I didn't realize, like, to be honest with you, and I'll say this, Dietrich, I haven't had a god because all of them were scared until
It's
now.
really-
And like,
it's- You shouldn't make gods feel bad about this stuff. It's natural. It afflicts like some percentage of them, and they just have a
I
hard
think
time. And
there's
like
a
there's
pill we
no
can give
shame
them,
in it.
right?
I mean, before this entire
A
thing, I
pill?
was gonna say, they're less likely to help you now as this conversation's going on.
No, I knew he already failed, so I
He
had fun
wasn't
with
gonna
it.
help us.
But you get the idea, like, they will send you help on the material plane. Not necessarily
Mhm.
themselves, but some level of help to get through the dwarves to get to the portal.
Mhm.
But once you're on Odoron, unless you can get somebody else, you might be on your own, or if you can talk people to going with you through the portal once you're there.
Yeah, I do like this plan better than the idea of going to the first layer of hell and having to fight our way down through all 9 levels to get to Asmodeus to fight him in his own domain.
Yeah.
For sure, I like this plan better.
Absolutely, I love this
Agree.
plan more. Yeah.
And I will do my best to bullshit well.
So enjoy your meal.
In terms of timetable, when do we make the phone call to the devil to try to trick him?
I think when you're at the throne.
So wait till we get there.
Because
Don't
he will
call him ahead of
as
time and
soon
say we're going.
As soon as you do something like that, he will immediately attempt to divine your location as a god. And he will see where you
Okay.
are, know you are possibly telling the truth, since you're there already, and have no choice but to treat it as a serious threat. Since you are trying to lie to the Lord of Lies, you need every advantage you can get.
Make it look good.
And
Exactly.
so wait a second. We need every advantage we can get, but neither of you will help us.
We'll help you get to the portal.
I don't think it's an issue of will. I think it's an issue of like physically can't.
They're gods though. They can make things
It's
happen if they
not
choose to.
exactly how it works. There are
Oh.
limitations to some of this stuff.
Demigods then, I'm sorry.
By the way,
Let
as
me-
you all
let
are
me
eating,
correct
by the way,
that.
as you all are eating this meal, because it is Corellon and he has, hey, it's Woof! Hey, buddy. Thank you for the raid. I hope you're doing okay, man. How was, Veilguard? Let me know. As you all are eating this, because it is Corellion's feast, and this is one of his benefits, you all get the benefit of a long rest, since you have spent an hour here eating.
Which means
You all get 12 temporary
No,
hit points from
12 points.
from
Yay!
Awesome, man. Awesome. Good side character backstory. Good.
All right. Yeah, I think
Get it.
I think the only thing left is to sort out this business with the Eye of Lolth. If you still need to talk about that, and we can be on our way.
Emerus is gonna look over at Fair, by the way, and just hold up his hand that has the eye in it and say, "Hey, look, we're twins now."
No, we're not. But I get what you're getting at.
And that's when the other 6 eyes open.
We both have an eye, though. Now we just need to find our friends a few.
For those of you who are wondering, because we talked about it off stream last time, the Eye of Lolth gives you a +1 to your AC. You are permanently under the effect of the Spider Climb spell while attuned to the item. And you also have advantage on charisma checks against Lolthsworn. So I believe that is intimidation, persuasion, and deception.
Is there anyone on the material plane that we think would be stupid enough to come with us? Like, could we convince somebody to come help?
That's all up to you at this point. I've given you the information.
I'm
And-
sure I could convince the druids to come help us at all. Very, very easily.
You think they have druids and warriors who are powerful enough to jump into Odoron to fight devils and demons and not immediately die?
You think I am the only one this strong? I am just lucky.
I kinda do.
Why don't you speak to my
I don't-
father at some point? He's...
Emrys, I want to be clear. I think you're a 1 of 1. If you were a 1 of 10, I wouldn't waste my time helping you answer your fan mail.
Oh, what was Fair going to say?
I was going to say, if we don't need them to survive, as long as they're willing to help us. Create a distraction long enough. Could seek volunteers. convince.
Do you think perhaps with that eye, you'd be able to conscript some Lothsworn into being cannon fodder for us?
So,
Two birds, one stone type situation, perhaps.
I was thinking of something like that, and I'm wondering if I might be able to hold sway over the elves of Valerian as well. If they may, for example, not wish to be outdone by their Underdark counterparts.
Well,
so
I think
Pete,
Henrietta here is the expert on the elves of Valerian. I only know them a little bit. We
so
did
Pete,
save their city.
What, Emrys?
They do owe us.
So Dietrich, do you remember all those storms while we were sailing across an ocean into a naval battle before I made a tsunami? Do you remember those?
Mm-hmm. I recall.
Those were just baby storms compared to what my people can do.
Well, bring them along.
I don't think my people are cannon fodder, but I know some will come with us. If I just raise this staff, we'll be okay.
I might go have a conversation with Willie and see. I doubt any pirates will want to make the trip, and I can't exactly force them. That's kind of the point of being a pirate.
When you're a professional pirate.
But
Oh,
I don't know how much Willie gets out.
you want to meet
But I
Willie?
have a
That's fine.
feeling.
If you all have.
But I have a. I don't know how often he gets out. I know it's not much, but I have a feeling this might be the kind of mission he'd make an exception for if I can talk him into it.
Oh, you wish to see Willie, and you're just gonna look over at the tree, by the way, that's next to us, right? There's a tree near us, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you guys are surrounded by trees.
You're just gonna see Emrys open a portal straight to One-Eye Willie's cavern thing.
Okay.
Oh, you wish to meet Willie? Then here we go. Let's go. Why not start now, Dietrich? Because
Sure.
we
Well,
have
also-
no time at this point.
Just if you have anyone that has a grudge against Asmodeus, they might also not be a bad idea to have a
Let's
conversation.
just look into the tree and just. Hey, Willie. It's me.
We'll just see like an eye tentacle come through the gate and then like pull back.
I'm up here in the upper plains, having a lovely meal with a couple of gods and our friends. We're thinking about making a very foolish expedition into Odoron to try to trick the devil into coming and meeting us there so that we can destroy his crown and save the multiverse. Does that sound fun to you? Do you want in? I know you don't get out a whole lot, but once in a lifetime. Even your lifetime. And I'll make a persuasion check if I have
Go
to.
for it. He'll be like, first of
Guidance.
all, it's all one lifetime. First of all, it's all one lifetime for One-Eye Willie. But
Natural 20 plus 3 on the guidance.
plus, like,
And I have a plus 12.
yeah.
So that's going to be a 35 to convince Willie to come with
Yeah.
us.
It's like, first of all, it's all one lifetime, despite the fact I die and come back.
I'm saying it's a once in a lifetime thing, even your incredibly
I've
long lifetime.
Always wanted to see Odoron. Even in its current state, this should be fun.
Let's go. I'll come to Roguewater and pick you up.
Okay, the gate stays open for 10 minutes so you guys can go to Roguewater.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
walking through the gates. I'm walking through the tree after this.
Because as you guys are having this
Straight
conversation,
up.
the food slowly starts
That's
magically
true.
disappearing.
I'm gonna look over my shoulder before I walk through the gate and say, "Are you coming too with us?" Is that
Scare
look
it?
at scare it?
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, that's not very good. Can I get a guidance?
Sure. What is it?
Oh, thank God. It's a 23 because I rolled an 18 and a 4. It's not enough, but it's about what I can do.
I said I would get you to the portal, didn't I?
Oh, you have some friends that can come with us, though. I know it. Just because you can't doesn't mean the wolves and the other things on the plane can't help us.
My centaur will meet you at Kum Tarur.
Huh.
They're
That's-
yours to command.
The centaur.
Yes.
It's okay. I'll bring some druids with me, too, and we'll have some fun.
Excellent. That is where I imagine your fight will begin.
I'll even bring my own wolf.
Good. They will meet you there. I will keep an eye on you so they know when to arrive. Good luck. And you all are in One-Eye Willie's cave in the basement where you first met him.
And he's furiously packing a suitcase.
Oh, he's like strapping on like chainmail and stuff to his like eye tentacles with like his with like his like mind control stuff. Like he is armoring up. His like little tiny like floaty tentacles underneath each have like
Yeah.
a scimitar in them. Like he is like
I will-
pirating himself
Real
out
quick.
right now. Yes.
I will cast Summon Aberration to summon my little mini Willy
Mhm.
that floats around, and it will just fly around and help Willy like buckle the straps of his armor and
Fuck
everything, and he'll just kind of be his little squire.
Baby Willie. All right, what are you doing, Fair?
Little baby Willy. Sorry.
Just
I thought
before
that
we
was-
go, I think Fair will just make sure to tell the gods thank you for your aid and your counsel. And I hope we can exceed your expectations this time.
I hope you can too.
So,
I-
right.
Wish you the
Above
best of
game?
luck in the world. Yes.
Sorry. Above game, who is still cursed?
Nobody.
Yeah, we did that.
I wanted to make sure.
You did that. And as you all head out to Roguewater on the to talk to Willie and figure out which allies you can take with you, I think that's a really good place to end it.
Next session will be like Ocean's 11 getting the gang together.
Yeah,
Oh,
kind
But
of.
we're
getting the
gonna
boys
need-
together. The boys are back in town.
Kind
It's like
of.
the the Fast and Furious getting the heist, planning the heist.
Family.
It's like, all right, we're gonna need a couple of
we're gonna need
wheelmen,
the-
guys
we're
who
gonna need
don't
the
crack under
family.
pressure. We're gonna need somebody who's good with security, somebody who knows about circuits. We're gonna need
Jesus.
an
Yeah, we're going
acrobat.
to space,
Good God.
okay?
Good God. All right.
And that was Frank doing all that planning.
We're gonna need somebody who can breathe underwater. We're gonna need like
Frank
just
Ocean.
ticking off the list. Yeah.
Sorry. Bad Ocean's Lord. Bad
It's like,
Frank
you think
Ocean
we need
image.
one more? Yeah, we'll get one more.
Thank you to everybody who tuned in for our 100th episode.
That was fun.
That was a lot of fun. We'll see you guys later. We'll be back next Monday for episode 30 of Chroma Dynasty. Oh God,
Damn,
yeah,
are we
right?
really
30
on
already.
30?
Yeah. And we'll be back next week for episode 101. Or episode 69 plus 32.
Hell yeah.
All right,
It's
see y'all later.
69 plus 30.
Thanks for
Have a
100
good night.
Thanks for 100 great episodes while we're still live, by the way, guys.
Yes,
Thank
be
you.
good
It's been
to
a
each
blast.
other.
Yes, be good to each other. Stay safe out there. We'll see y'all on Monday. Peace out.